You always wanted to know how to toss dough? I'll show you an easy way. Stay tuned. Hello, my name is Wolf and I'm with Krakelen. We do delicious wood-fired pizza in Albany, Oregon. And as I told you in the intro, today I show you an easy way to toss dough. All you need is some flour and a dough ball. Start by putting a lot of flour, well, not a lot of flour, but a decent amount of flour on your dough ball and a little bit on your hands so the dough ball won't stick to your hands while you conduct the first step, which is making the dough ball as round as possible by movements like this. Once your dough ball is round, for example like this would be totally fine. You start pounding the air bubbles out of the dough from the center to the edges. Just put your hands on top of each other, push it from the inside out. Until your dough ball looks like this. In the next step, we start forming the crust of the dough. Just use one hand to actually hold one side of the dough. I use my left hand to hold the dough and my right hand to make the crust. By just making easy movements, stretch the outsides and form the crust. Don't make the mistake on stretching the dough from the inside out. Otherwise, you'll find that you have huge crusts and an incredibly thin center of the dough, which makes it really likely to rip apart once you put your pizza from the paddle into the oven. So just go on the sides. Also make sure that you have a fair amount of flour underneath the dough so you can actually easily stretch it. This dough ball will end up in a 10-inch pizza. And I stretch it until the dough has about, this size, a little bit bigger than my spread hand. The next step is to pick up your flat dough ball, what was once a dough ball, slap it in between your hands just a couple times to get the excess flour from underneath the dough off so it won't fly into your eyes while you toss it. And now we go to the actual dough tossing process. I'll show you the hand movement. I'll take my left hand upside down versus my right hand. The left hand goes on one edge of the dough. I'll show you right here. The right hand is a support. The left hand goes to the edge. And the movement will go like this. Now I show you how this looks like with the dough. And catch it with the back of your hands. Don't try to catch it with your hand like this. Most likely, especially if your dough is thin, you will grab holes into it and almost ruin the dough. What else can I say? If you want to toss the dough most effectively, give it a high spin rate so the forces can spread out the dough very quickly. If you like to show off a little longer, just don't give it as much of a spin and you get a couple more spins out of the dough. If you find that your dough is not rotating evenly, if it has the feeling like it has a heavy point and it rotates more around the heavy point than the center, you most likely have one edge of the dough, one crust has a thick spot that you can easily stretch out in the way I showed you before. Otherwise, just follow what I showed you and you can toss dough easily. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and let me know if that helped you, if I can show you more things to do with the dough, or how to make some pizzas. Write it in the comments. Thank you for watching.